Okay then, this time I've got a UU battle with SebK94 from YouTube and other such places. He leads with a Frostlass and I lead with my Clefable. I decide to protect, seeing what he would do. He goes for Taunt, and I get my Toxic Orb. He goes for an Ice Beam, and I get a Trick Off to give him the Toxic Orb. So he's now poisoned. I decided to switch because I knew he probably wouldn't, I don't know, it wasn't the Ice Beam again, so I switched into Gastrodon and he Thunder Waves, which obviously doesn't affect me. I went for the Surf and that got him down into the red, and his poison kills him. Then he switches into his Blastoise, and I know that it's like max special defense, so I immediately switch to Clefable to take a Surf, and I go for a Facade or whatever you want to call it, and that does about half damage. He gets the leftovers, and then he switches, and I went for the Soft Boiled because I just I don't want to go for another Facade then, because I don't think he would KO, and then he might do something else. So switch in Mesprit, and he decides to explode because apparently he stabbed it wrong and he doesn't have Earthquake. And I lived with 17 HP, which was yay. He brings in a Blaziken and goes for a Vacuum Wave, and that doesn't even KO me. It was like 30 something HP, and then I get a Psychic Off and KO the Blaziken. And he was like, "Oh god, you're kidding me." And no, I wasn't kidding him. That's what happened. He brings in his own Mesprit and starts Calm Minding up. I went for Thunderbolt, expecting him just to attack and finish me off, but he didn't. Probably quite a bad move on my part because he can just set up like something else. But he went up for an Ice Beam, and I decided to switch into Clefable, and the Ice Beam did nothing to me really. It gets for a Psychic, and that does carry me. And I went into Feraligatr, and I decided to switch into Gastrodon, sort of luring the Thunderbolt, but really there wasn't anything I could do. I got Calm Mind up and I went for a Surf. I had no idea how to deal with this Mesprit. I went into Lickilicky this time, but it's more special. It's more physically defensive than special defensive, so he doesn't take the Psychic in that very well, and he KOs me. I bring in Feraligatr and go for an Aqua Jet, hoping just to get some decent damage onto it, and he goes for a Thunderbolt, maybe thinking I wasn't going to bring in Gastrodon again, which obviously I didn't. So I bring in the Blaziken and go for a Blaze Kick, which KOs his Mesprit, which I was like really pleased to get rid of, because then I could just get rid of the rest of his team. I got a Thunder Punch off in his Blastoise, that gets a crit. I don't think it mattered because he said it was like max special defense. So it brings in a Clefable, and I go for a Blaze Kick, think he was going to protect or something, or I get a crit though, and that KOs the Clefable. I don't know if it was might have KO'd or not without it, but yeah. Good game there, Seb. Thanks for that. Yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe. Bye.